was talking to him earlier, and you see maybe 33 signups, and you're like, all right, maybe half of those people are going to show up, and then with the rain, even half of those are going to show up. So I would say this is incredible. It shows your determination for this campaign and your determination for the right ideals. So thank you for that. And I just want to preface this by saying that I am really inspired by this movement personally because I'm a son of an immigrant. My family came from Cuba in the 1960s, and they're very traumatized. They're traumatized with ideas of leftism. They're traumatized with ideas of what communism means, for example. And so when something like this is happening, they're really confused, especially some of the older people. They're like, wait, I don't understand. These are good things that you're saying, but we don't want a dictatorship. I think what we need to focus on, because we do have a generational divide, is that we need to express and really drive down that this is about democracy. It's about small d democracy. It's about the average people getting something out of what they put into the pie. Because a lot of times what's happening is that everybody's putting in, everybody's working hard, everybody's working multiple jobs, and we're not even getting our basic necessities met. Healthcare is one of the things that I care about the most because I have an elderly mother and father, and they're paying close to $800 in just supplemental insurance for Medicare. And my mother has arthritis, she can barely walk, she's walking around with a cane now, she's in pain constantly, but she has to force herself every single morning at 4 a.m. to get up so she can make it to work by 6 so she can work a part-time job as a bus driver on the road with all kinds of people that you meet on the road as a bus driver just to pay her health care. I think that's immoral because she's already getting Medicare. There's no reason why she needs to spend an extra $800 a month to do that. So I have to help her with her bills. It's just unfortunate. And I think about all the elderly people out there right now who are, only watching the news on television, who are only watching MSNBC or Fox News, especially Fox News for the more conservative folks, and they're not getting the full picture. So that's why it's really important that we all complete the picture in an empathic way. We have to listen to them, and I think that's number one. The key is listening. When you're going out there, going door to door, when you're talking to people on the phone, you have to listen to people and you have to see things from their perspective and be empathic to how they feel, because a lot of times it's not that they're wrong, it's just that they've been misled for a very long time. And you have to lead them to the right place. So I'm really inspired by this movement. That's why I ran for office. Hudson County is an amazing place to live, but it's also got its problems here and there, and I'm sure a lot of you are totally familiar with that. In northern Hudson County, it's a very difficult place politically to run. Very difficult. I'm from North Bergen, but I did it, and I'm still here. I'm not floating in the river, so I feel good about it. And so that said, I think anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. I have a full-time job, and I still did it. I had a 10-week campaign. Maybe I should have had a longer one. But I turned out 1,400 people with my running mate, which is really pretty good considering we have literally no name recognition. And I ran primarily, as Barry was saying, on an environmental platform, which for the Latino community, it's not like number one on their agenda. Number one on their agenda is jobs and education. And the education system is really extremely broken once you get to up in North Hudson because it's so politicized. So, and I couldn't focus on those things because for me, I felt my number one crisis was the climate. And I wasn't running necessarily to win, I was running to raise awareness. So don't feel scared to run, at least to raise awareness of your community, of the issues that matter. You can always talk to them one-on-one and tell them how your stance is on education and what you think those fixes should be. But really let them know that that there are other issues that they should care about too. And we actually defeated, not single-handedly, but we defeated, along with a bunch of other environmental organizations, a power plant that they were going to build in North Bergen that was going to raise by a lot. And we already have a grade F air quality in Bergen County because of all the pollution in our air. So anyway, I don't want to take much more time because I think we have amazing speakers coming up. Larry Ham is amazing. Quesada is amazing. These are brave souls who are going out there and putting themselves on the line for this political revolution, and every little bit counts. So Also, if you guys want to run for committee, run for
Woo!
board,
Woo!
run for everything you can. Don't be afraid. Yes, it costs a lot of money, but it doesn't matter. Just go out there and do it. Because all you want to do is make them scared. All right, thanks, guys.